In the decade following the Civil War, people of all creeds and colors were part of the West. The following is a story about two of those people.
At the King's.
$25 for the King's.
I've had enough, gentlemen.
I'm out. Pick clean on the Rhode Island Red. That leaves you, Mr. Gordon.
Does indeed, Colonel. And I'm gonna bump you.
I'll see yours and raise.
One more time.
You don't leave a man much room to breathe, sir.
Well, the air's pretty good from where I'm sitting, Colonel.
Call.
It's 4, no help. It's 9, 2 pair. At the 2 pair.
Well, it seems I've been given a little insurance.
Well, you're sitting pretty good over there, Colonel. But tonight's my night to howl.
$50 for the gentleman from Virginia.
Well, you're gonna have better than a couple of pairs, Colonel.
You're gonna have 3 jacks to beat what I've got showing. And I don't believe you have it, sir.
Gonna cost you to find out.
Table stakes can leave a man hog-tied. But undaunted.
Bet she's got 3 of a kind. I'm cold. Boy, these cards have been running.
Romulus meets defeat gracefully.
Sure.
Well, you know, Colonel, there's an old Iroquois saying. When a man's luck is running good, he'll fall into a river and come up biting a fish.
One more hand, sir.
I thought you were at rock bottom.
I consider you a man who appreciates value other than money.
Just what have you got in mind, Colonel?
Alex, don't do it.
It's no use. We have no other choice.
Isn't there any other way?
I'm afraid not. Seen anything like her, sir? Face carved from copper ivory. Gentle, intelligent, mannered, more Egyptian or Moorish than the serving girl who has waited on ladies and gentlemen without peer, ambassadors, statesmen, governors and their wives. The prize indeed. A family treasure that I can hardly bear to part with.
Wait a minute, Colonel. Do you mean that you intend to wager with her?
That is my intention.
Against what?
Your winnings.
Now, wait a minute. I must have about $600 here. I don't care if she's a Queen of Sheba or whatever you say she is. I'm not drunk enough to wage my hard-won $600 against a servant girl.
She's worth more than $600.
I I'm no slave trader, mister. And I don't figure on starting now. Leastways, not over a poker.
Yeah.
Anyway, if I won her, what would I do with her? How many days until Christmas?
10, honey.
Sir?
You'll consider my offer?
I not only consider, but I'll accept. But I'm warning you, Colonel, it's your funeral. Because Lady Luck is really breathing on me today.
Luck has to change. It's the law of nature, the law of balance.
Well, me and the law don't always see eye to eye.
What's your pleasure, Colonel?
One hand face up.
Deal those cards.
It's a 5 and a 5. That's a 6 and a 6. It's a 10 and an ace. Pair of 10s. Pair of aces. 3 10s. No help.
Ladies, keep the change. Merry Christmas. I just won it for you.
You ain't funny, Mr. Corey.
That's no joke. It's a Christmas present. I'll admit it's a bit early, but I got the spirit early.
You can't give away something you don't own.
Come on, you can't walk out on me like that. Who do you think you are? Just a minute, you ungrate, you. Jamal, you come back here. I risked $600 on her, and I won her fair and square.
But you can't be lost to one in a poker game. Emancipation, boss, ain't you heard? There ain't any slaves anymore. She ain't anybody's property.
Well, you try to do somebody a favor, and what do you get?
Now, don't do me any favors.
Spit right in the eye, that's what you get. When was the last time you seen a black woman look like that, boy?
Are you coming with me after Colding, ain't you?
Oh, but I got $600. I can live good. Sleep in a hotel for a month with that kind of money.
When you pass out drunk in that hotel, I'll bet you won't have $600 in the morning.
Well, you go ahead and you go and sleep with your coyotes and your polecats. But me, I ain't no monk. I'm going to enjoy myself. Even if it is just for a night. Go on, I'll catch up with you on the trail later. Hey!
Sabine. Goodbye, child. Good fortune.
I go with the man who owns me.
But nobody owns you. Nobody can own anybody anymore. Not now. Not like before.
You sound like Mr. Lincoln.
I heard what he said. I heard what he did.
You didn't read the fine print. The part about each state's right to take its own sweet time.
You still a slave in the state?
Until I'm 28.
Well, the poker game changed all that, didn't it?
The man who won me gave me to you.
Well, I don't want you. You're a free woman now.
Just like that?
Just like that. You own your own life now. You do what you want.
But I don't know what I want to do with it.
I guess that's your problem, ain't it? Just like everybody else.
But I have no place to go.
Look, you sleep here for the night. But in the morning, you're a free woman, you hear?
I'm not sure I'm going to like that.
It's getting cold.
It should have snowed by now.
I'm so glad it ain't. Hard enough to cut a man straight without snow covering his tracks.
You a lawman?
Bounty hunter. Trailing this wanted killer for the last 2 weeks. Me and old St. Nick traced him to this country.
I thought you were his servant.
You ever know the servant to carry a gun?
Well, then are you friends?
I wouldn't say that exactly. But we learn from each other.
You know, you aren't exactly Massa's boy, Tom.
You ain't exactly know how to dock of your cell.
I was fortunate enough to be granted an education.
Well, I thought a slave was only to know to obey his master.
They have their status symbols.
Must have been a pretty good one to be worth $600.
Colonel Romulus bought me for twice that much.
Got a name?
Sabine.
Jamal David. I got 2 names.
Sounds biblical.
Well, I got it off a bottle of hair tonic.
Mine's from the Sabine women who were brought to Rome for the Emperor Romulus. One of the colonel's final southern ancestors.
What's so funny?
Nothing. I just never thought I'd get my freedom by being given away as a Christmas gift.
And I never thought I'd be giving away a Christmas gift look like you.
My father used to say that at Christmas time, life began anew. A sort of birthday for all of us, as well as the Lord. We'd hang raw cranberries and snowy popcorn on any little old tree we could find. And then there'd be no work for anybody for as long as the Yule log was burning. And then in the morning, real early, we'd all wake up shouting, "Christmas gift to anybody we saw." And stuffed in our stockings would be little carved toys and molasses candies, so sweet.
Kiss her on the lips as red as ruby wine. Throws her arms around me like the clinging ivy vine. Oh, going up the creek, going on the run. Going up a creek, you have a little fun. Going up a creek, going on a run. Going up a creek, see my girl. Oh, deck the halls with boughs of holly. For la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. For la 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 la. Don't we now our gay apparel? For la 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 la. Sing the ancient Yuletide carol. For la 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 la.
been scalped. Oh, my head. What's the matter with you?
The girl. She's gone.
Girl? What girl? Yeah. Yeah, now it comes back to me. Your Christmas present. What'd you do to her?
Nothing.
Well, there's your trouble.
Why don't you shut up?
Oh, I really heard the owl hoot last night. Yeah. Oh, my tongue feels like a boot flap.
Come on, let's get moving. We're wasting enough time already. Snow will be covering codeine tracks for long.
If only I could hold cards like that maybe about once a month. I wouldn't have to go around risking life and limb, smoking out $200 gun hawks for a living.
What's the matter?
It's gone. My money, it's gone. I had it pinned to my shirt, tucked right inside my jacket here, and it's gone.
Maybe you spent it.
$600. Are you crazy?
Oh, give it away.
She took it. She took it!
Who?
That black Christmas present of yours, that's who.
What are you talking about?
Well, she's gone and my money's gone. It don't take no genius to add up 1 and 1 and make 2.
Oh, she wouldn't take your money.
Oh, the hell she wouldn't. She robbed me blind. While you and me was sacked out last night.
Why blame her?
Well, who else? Why'd she go sneaking off during the night like that?
I told her I didn't want her. I reckon she didn't see no cause to stay and say goodbye.
She took it. Could have been nobody else.
Well, you were near belly up drunk when you got here last night. Anybody in town could have took your money.
Listen, I had that money when I rode in here last night because I had my hand right on it the whole trip back. I know she took it, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get it, little thief.
Where you going?
Where do you think? I'm gonna find her and get my money back. I'm gonna get that little black painted cat of yours, and I'm gonna get my money back.
Don't even have one decent start on her.
You go after him yourself. I got $600 riding against half of 2.
I ain't seen poker winnings yet didn't disappear one way or another.
Remember me?
Well, sure I do. You're a big winner.
Remember that colonel?
Oh, you mean the big loser? He rode out of town to crack of dawn.
Well, what about the girl? That black girl that was with him. Did you see her come into town?
Well, sure did. She rode out with him.
Now, what's that supposed to prove?
It proves that she's a filthy schemer, that's what.
Why, because she went back to him? Where else could she go?
She's free, isn't she? Why would she go back to being a slave?
She's a black sheep in a world of wolves, cousin. At least with the colonel, she'd be taken care of.
East or west?
West?
Where you going?
Coding's headed west, too. Remember? Ooh-ish. Ain't you tired yet, Corey? This is the 3rd time.
I'm gonna search every saloon this side of the Mississippi if I have to.
You a stubborn man, Corey.
I'm stubborn. What about you? Every town we come to, you go in and ask the sheriff if he's seen codeine. Like you expect him to just hand him over to you on a silver platter.
Never can tell about a sheriff. Sometimes they're right grateful for making their job easier.
I ask you to hear this, gentlemen. She's intelligent, gentle, mannered, more Egyptian or Moorish than... She's a servant girl.
Who has waited upon ladies and gentlemen without peer. Hello, Colonel.
I beg your pardon.
Does he tell you the part about the plantation and the horses yet? About how desperate he is?
You're drunk.
We don't want any trouble here, cowboy.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just looking for my $600. Now, you better cough that up or I'm going to break you into kindling.
Take your hands off me.
Sheriff, there's a fight in the saloon.
Dave!
Simmer down. Get your hands started, Sheriff. He jumped the colonel for no reason.
No reason? He fleeced me, just like he was about to fleece you.
I haven't the faintest notion what you're talking about. This man's a troublemaker.
He stole $600 from me, Sheriff.
Him and that black painted cat of his. It was the old Pecos swap. He sits down and plays cards with you. If he wins, he takes home your bundle. If he loses, he sends her home with you and she robs you blind.
Sheriff, there was a time when an insult like this could only be properly disposed of at dawn, with pistols or rapiers. However, since we're living in a more modern and civilized age, I think I would be satisfied if you simply ran this malcontent out of town.
You got any proof of the accusations you're making, mister?
Well, I'm just going to beat the proof out of him.
You simmer down. I'll bend this gun butt over your head. The colonel's a man of breeding, background. Sagebrusher like you got no call to accuse him of nothing without proof. I want you to get on your horse. I want to see you ride out of this town. If I see your face again, I'll throw you in jail just on general principles. Go ahead.
The world of games is a small one, girl. We'll meet again.
Following me. Just go away.
All I want to do is talk to you.
Why don't you just go away and leave me alone?
Just want to hear the truth?
Haven't you already made up your mind?
Not yet.
You know I don't have to defend myself to you.
Why'd you leave in the middle of the night?
Some man's got to want me or some man will take me. At least the colonel treated me decently.
He been using you as stake again?
Would it be my fault if he did?
I ain't so good at riddles.
Then just go away.
When I was a little boy, there was a riddle kept me up for almost a week. 30 white horses on a red hill. Now they romp, now they tromp, now they stand still.
It'd most likely take me a month to figure that one out.
Teeth.
Round as a biscuit, busy as a bee. Prettiest little thing I ever did see.
Watch.
You better at riddles than you think.
I had a master who used to take me everywhere he went. He'd take me to town, barber shop, everywhere you look up there I'd be. Listening to all them plantation owners and cattlemen swapping stories and riddles. One day there's a poker game. Master was losing, didn't have else. So he put me up, and he lost. And I wasn't half as pretty as you.
Oh, sometimes I wish I'd never grown up.
I'm glad you did.
Did you ever play Take Your Lover in the Ring?
My old master promised me.
Before he died, he'd set me free.
Take your lover in the ring.
I don't care.
Take your lover in the ring. I don't
Now
care.
he's dead and gone to hell.
I hope the devil will treat him well.
Take your lover in the ring.
I don't care. It's a golden ring.
I don't care.
Silver ring.
I don't care. I don't care. I
I
don't
don't
care.
care.
I don't care. I don't care.
man, Tullies. Hey, Steers. What you got yourself there is a real live buffalo soldier and he is... Oh,
Jess, he's one of the members.
Put the hands off her.
Who you call filthy?
Get him!
Now you get! Get! You all right?
Yes. It's your face.
It's nothing.
Come on. Sit down and I'll clean you. You're quite a man, Jamal David.
I ain't fought like that in a long time.
No man's ever fought like that over me.
I can't hardly believe that.
Why fight for what you can buy?
I said I didn't want you.
You don't have to explain.
It was cause I was afraid to let myself start thinking of wanting you. I ain't got nothing to offer you but a black skin.
There's more to you than the color of your skin.
You don't know nothing about me.
I think you want more than what you have now.
When I was a slave, the only thing kept me alive was freedom. Then when I was free, it was the thought of being a man and having two names and a job that would put me in the same world. And now,
What now, Jamal?
I keep seeing myself on a farm with roots, a family.
That would be a good life.
Be a life worth living. I'd work hard for you. With a woman like you, I could grow flowers out of rock.
Maybe I'm not all that you think I am, Jamal.
You ain't no riddle no more, Sabine. You as clear as that stream.
You gonna what?
Marry her.
Oh, boy! I sure gotta hand it to you. That would be poetic justice.
I didn't come here for your blessing, just to say goodbye.
Oh, come on. You're just trying to kid me, aren't you? I mean, you're trying to get back because I pulled that gag about St. Nick and giving it to you as a Christmas present?
I'm not trying to do anything except say goodbye.
You're not serious.
Dead serious.
You're gonna marry that...
Corey, don't you press your luck.
But she stole my winnings! She's part of a filthy con game!
You didn't prove anything. Nothing.
Oh, boy. You're really stuck on her, aren't you?
I'm gonna marry her.
And live on what? Dirt farming?
That's right.
Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, this is too much!
I'm sure glad to see you get so much enjoyment from me. Gonna be kind of hard to give that up.
Look, I don't care if you want to marry the Widow Parsons' prize cow. But if you think you're going to earn a living by raising turnip greens, you got another think coming.
I won't be the first black man ever live off the land. I was a field hand long before I ever picked up a gun.
But you'd be completely lost out here. You'd be up to your elbows in dust and weeds by the time of the first drought.
How you think you gonna wind up? With lead in your gut? Or lying dead drunk in some town somewhere? And nobody caring whether you ever lived or not? Well, I got a chance at something better than that. I got a chance at something I didn't even think I'd ever have a chance at. And I'm gonna take it. And I don't need no mule-headed maverick like you telling me it ain't gonna work.
Odette, you hear what our girl is saying? She wants to leave us and get married.
I found the man I want to marry. I never thought I would.
And what about all I've done for you?
You know how grateful I am.
Is this how you show it? Thank you very much, Colonel, sir. I expect I'll be leaving now, getting married.
I hoped you'd understand.
Understand? You want me to understand your disloyalty in the face of all my sacrifices? Have you forgotten so soon how that little farm of your pappy's was burned and looted by carpetbagging renegades? It was Colonel Romulus, my child. Colonel Romulus, not some Yankee emancipator that chased them off and saved your lives and gave you food to eat and a roof over your head.
We served you.
Your mammy and pappy didn't have time enough left to repay me for what I did for you. I buried them at my own expense at a time in my life when the whole world was crumbling down on me. You're all I got left. And I'm not giving you up.
I'm not your property, Colonel. Now, just because we pretend doesn't mean you own me. I have a right to lead my own life.
Now, child, I didn't mean to be harsh with you. You've been like a daughter to me, but you've got to look at the realities of life. A frail black girl and a black bounty hunter against the elements and the whites and your own childlike ignorance. What chance for happiness and success would you have?
What chance do I have now?
What chance will you give Odette and me if you desert us? You're our golden hen girl. Our only hope to recover some of the money stolen from us by the Yankee invaders. No, I'm not asking you for the rest of your life. Just a year or two more. Just one more drop of appreciation. Then you can be on your way with money in your purse and opportunity for the life that you deserve. But don't throw us all to the devil for someone you don't even know. And a patch of wasted ground that'll make you old before your time.
Meeting you here, Colonel. It's amazing the class of people you meet on a morning stroll.
You let go of me.
All in good time, sir. You don't have the sheriff to hide behind now.
What do you think you're doing?
Just getting back what is rightfully mine. I won it in a poker game, remember? 500, well, that's close enough.
I'll have you horsewhipped for this, sir.
Well, you'll have to catch me first, Colonel.
Here!
I wouldn't do that, sir. I have a very bad reputation. Well deserved, if I may say so myself. Nice to do business with you, sir.
Ready? We'll head south, down the border. There's a little place I remember down there. Sweetest piece of bottom land you ever did see.
Jamal, hold me.
What is it? What's the matter?
I'm frightened.
Oh, ain't nothing to be scared of, not anymore.
My father had a farm. It could barely keep us alive.
It ain't gonna be easy. Ain't no use to fooling ourselves about that. I'm gonna make it work. I know I can.
We don't really know each other.
I just know I want to be with you the rest of my life.
Right now you do. But will you when my face is tired and dry from the wind? Will you when I'm nothing more exciting than a farmer's wife?
Nothing could change you, Sabine. Not what you are.
Oh, Jamal. I love you.
I got everything figured out. All of it. Stocks, crops, everything. It's gonna be me and you. Just the two of us against the whole world.
Jamal, listen to me. I have to tell you something.
Very touching. Very touching indeed.
She don't belong to you no more, Colonel.
Boy, she never did belong to me. Didn't you know that? Didn't she tell you that?
I tried to tell you, Jamal. I wanted to.
You mean you weren't ever a slave?
Slave? Sabine has never been anything she didn't want to be. She's too proud, too shrewd, too desirable.
It was all a trick? All a setup? Just a con?
Jamal, listen to me.
I have lost her in poker games all the way from South Carolina. They just don't expect that those big, innocent eyes are only interested in where they put their pocketbooks.
Jamal!
I wouldn't believe it. I couldn't.
What's that? She might have lived with you for a while on that little old farm, but she has the carpetbagger's ambition. She'd soon be off and running with the first dime and stick pin that come along. Consider yourself fortunate. You've been spared a cotton patch full of boll weevils.
Jamal, listen to me. Jamal!
I'm riding out to get Coldine. Bounty hunting's all the life I need.
I know you're up there, Coldine. Throw your gun out.
You black! Come and get me, Bambi, honey!
You are full of little surprises.
Lucky for you.
We all make mistakes.
You can say that again.
Well, you got over yours quicker than I expected.
We still riding together?
It's a free country.
Move up the other side.
Could have been killed.
There are many ways to die, Jamal. Losing you would have been the worst.
You shouldn't have come here.
I don't blame you for feeling the way you do. But you've got to understand.
I understand.
No, your pride won't let you. You want to close your eyes and see nothing, feel nothing. I used to be that way until I met you. Numb, not caring what I did or what happened to me. But when you held me in your arms, when you kissed me, when you fought for me,
I didn't know what you was.
you said nothing could change you, Sabine. Not what you are.
You stole, you cheated, and God knows
Yes.
what else.
God knows, but you judge me.
You was a slave, I could understand anything. Slave ain't got no choice.
But there are all kinds of slaves, Jamal. You can be a slave to guilt, to hopelessness, to gratitude. You can be made to do almost anything when you owe someone your life. Yes, I stole for the Colonel, because without him, I wouldn't even be here.
You could have told me the truth. You didn't have to lie.
I was afraid. Afraid you'd look at me as you are now. But I didn't lie about loving you. I do love you, Jamal.
Oh, it's no use. I can't believe that. Not now.
Please, Jamal.
I'm gonna get all I want. All I want. Get on back to the Colonel. That's where you belong.
No, Jamal, you're wrong.
Hey, bounty hunter! Come on and get your $200. That was close. Don't you ever give up, Corey? Just what I've been waiting for, bounty man. I'm gonna kill you and get that black friend of yours.
Well, ain't you something?
Oh, we don't make much money. Oh, we have a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's find them horses.
Unbuckle your belts. Drop them to the ground. Where is she?
On her way back to you?
You're more of a fool than I thought. I hope you've got a taste for irony. What's yours now becomes mine. Your money, your horses, your guns, your prisoner, and your lives.
Is he dead?
Dead and going to hell. Come with me, Sabine.
I can't now.
You can't blame yourself. You killed to save me.
When I was little, I learned I could trade a smile for a sweet. Jamal, I smiled a lot. And he cared for me, protected me. Then I grew up and learned the smile didn't work anymore. Jamal, I don't know that I killed that man to save your life.
I believe you did.
Jamal, you're a man with two names. A whole man. And part of me is lying dead out there on that cold ground. I don't know who I am or what I've become. But I do know it's going to take time to find out.
I know who you are. I'll help you.
You can't now. But when I know, you'll know.
Sabine, take your lover in the ring.
I don't care.
It's a golden ring.
I don't care.
It's a silver ring.
I don't care.
The fish biting. Looking all over for you.
Well, you found me.
Just gonna sit here all day?
Maybe.
Got a reward to collect, you know.
Then go collect it.
And spend it too?
Why not? I don't want it.
Sounds like you don't aim to ride out with me.
That's right.
What are you gonna do?
Not much of anything.
Oh, boy. I love Christmas time.
I thought you said you was glad it only came once a year.
For me? Oh, no. I'd like to see Christmas all year long. The only thing is, out here I kind of miss the snow. I remember it was Christmas Eve that I took up with this girl down in Taos. She's a beautiful girl. All my years on the plantation in Willow Hill, I don't think I saw anything as beautiful as this girl. She was a dancer. She used to wear a mother-of-pearl comb in her hair and a big red sash around her waist. Oh, boy, she's lovely. And we spent that whole holiday season just talking and laughing and dancing and kissing. Brought the new year in that way. Then one day she come down with deer fly fever. I had to just sit there and watch her waste away the better part of a month. And right before she died, she gave me that big red sash. I used to wear it everywhere I went, around my waist, but under my shirt. I wore that sash until it just faded and fell away in pieces. I believe I'll love that gal to the day I die. But I'm sure not going to stop living until that day. Now, you coming with me, you're just going to sit there with your thumb in your mouth.
Red sash?